and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
There can only be one, Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko. King Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous boxers the world over, the fastest hands in the game. They call him Flash.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
The fighters have got to stay focused, concentrate, don't get carried away. They're not part of the carnival. They're the action.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Well-placed hook. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That hook doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Here we go, it's round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
That left uppercut doesn't score. You'd like to see more jabs. point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice defense on that left uppercut. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. That was the moment.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do? On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him tight.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Lomachenko is buzzed. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is... Hold that thought! Lomachenko in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in.
We've been hosting his fights.
There's the bell for round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, that power punch hurt him. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. And the kid goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Will you continue?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. on the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked.
Gets your mind back, gets your focus back.
Here's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Beautiful counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after. This is the beginning of round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Counter punch caught him clean. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Missing with the hook. The straight right just misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Is he gonna punch himself out, though? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Loma in that last round.
Starting to
That
make
bell
mistakes.
could not have come.
Get back out there and needs to win this round.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You are right.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this?
Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.